on the border between Laos, Cambodia, or China. Some been to Vietnam for 500 years. And the minority, they have different culture, different custom, traditional custom, different language even. But they all have to talk Vietnamese and study Vietnamese in the school or business. And what I told you before, minority, they very skillful. Still got very much waiting life. Do you know, a couple years ago, we found one father and son live in a jungle more than 40 years and separate from the village. The father used to be a soldier, but when he came back home, all the family died because of American bomb. Only little boy alive, and he's scary, and he took the boy, run away from village and live in a jungle, and he didn't know the war over. It means the son never met anyone except his father until he more than 40 years old. They lived there since 1973 until some villager found them a couple years ago and informed the father, war over, you should return. That's why they returned. And the boy now become an old man, more than 40 years old, and never seen like television, cell phone, motorbike even. Never seen it before. It means they very skillful. Another story, one Hmong boy. Hmong is a very popular minority in the North Vietnam. They even got community in China or Thailand. Same with Chinese male. You know it, right? Okay. And he's a boy. He came to China to work, but the boss very much violent, and he tried to escape, and run away, but couldn't find the right way to go back Vietnam, and he just walked through the mountain. And after 3 years, people found him in Pakistan. It means he walked around 5,000 miles along the mountain. No shoes even. No shoe, no knife, nothing, only hand and bare feet. He eat all from the natural. It means the minority here very skillful. And you can imagine about 20-25 years ago, some small minority in Vietnam, they even live into the cave. But you know the problem? After the crop, they move to other place and they burn the jungle to got land for farming job, and a lot of fire accident. That's why government support to build a village. When you came there, because Hmong or Red Chow, they get used to with the tourists. Sometimes they speak English very good, very well, but couldn't speak in Vietnamese well because they have different language. Now mainly they doing tourism business, selling handicraft. The most popular there is embroidery. They're making blanket, dress, pillow cover. Very popular. And now we are halfway to get Sapa, and this place, it is the province original Vietnamese come from. In Vietnam, we got the history more than 2,000 years ago, and we have story to interpret where we come from. We think the dragon and fairy, fairy, angel, they got marriage, gave birth 100 sons. And dragon in Vietnam live on the water, a fairy on the mainland, and just why 50 sons follow father and build country along the coast. Out of 50, stay with mom and build country on the mainland, and it became two part of Vietnam. Okay, the story interpret where we come from. A bit unbelievable. Only boy, no girls. Only 100 boy. Just we think where we come from. Okay, and 1,000 years. We got a country more than 2,000 years. long time ago. Vietnam nowadays, besides agriculture, it's mainly export in Vietnam. We also have a lot of investment. Vietnam, a lot of factory. You know, Samsung, phone, yeah, Samsung. They got the biggest mobile factory in over the world. It's in Vietnam, and it's not far from the airport. In Vietnam, about 170,000 people working for Samsung.
What about the Lincoln LED? I saw
LED. What is it?
I saw the advertisement thing.
Link Honda. Maybe you show me later. Yeah. Our economy after the war, we have some different period. After the war, we real communists, and you know, country very poor. People very lazy actually. Kind of we work together and get the same thing. That's why someone only work like 2-3 hours a day and make country live mostly under average, and all the life economy support by Russia. 1986, our president at that time, his name Ling. He stopped it, stopped communism, and opened the country. More and more private economy, more competition. It's a way to develop. And very important, in 1995, United States of America stopped blocking Vietnam, and we can get support, we can get an investment from the other country, and we have tourism only seen 1995, and it changed the life. Before that, Vietnam very poor. It means we only built a country in about more than 20 years. It's not too bad for Vietnam. Thank you. Any question? Maybe later, because we still meet again when we go Ninh Bình. I can tell you more about history and about Vietnam War. Now I can take a quick rest. Maybe start in around more than 1 hour. Thank you. Thank you.